Your significant other is currently experiencing a series of quiet moments filled with anticipation and a longing for communication. They might find themselves regularly checking their phone, their eyes darting back and forth, scanning for a message from you. It's possible that they are in a state of waiting, patiently or impatiently, depending on their mood, for you to take the lead in initiating a conversation. This is not an unfamiliar scenario for them, as they have been in this situation before. In the past, your partner has shown a remarkable ability to control their emotions, often restraining themselves from expressing their feelings out loud. They would pace nervously, their heart pounding in their chest, due to the emotional intensity they felt around you. This intensity was so powerful that it often left them feeling a mix of anxiety and excitement, a cocktail of emotions that only you could stir. Yet, despite having people around them or being in karmic situations, your partner is grappling with a specific loneliness that only your presence can alleviate. It's a unique kind of loneliness, one that is not filled by the company of others or the comfort of familiar situations. It's a loneliness that can only be filled by the warmth of your presence, by the comforting sound of your voice, and by the reassuring touch of your hand. Your partner is observing significant changes in you, changes that they are drawn to like a moth to a flame. They see you focusing on your own pursuits, perhaps devoting more time to your career, your hobbies, or your personal growth. They see you prioritizing self-care, taking the time to nurture your own well-being, and they admire that. At the same time, they notice that you might not be reaching out to them in the familiar ways or demonstrating the same level of connection as before. Perhaps in the past, you used to share subtle posts on social media that only the two of you could understand. These posts were like secret codes, little glimpses into your shared world that only you two could decipher. Now those posts seem to have stopped, and your partner is left wondering why. Are you too busy? Are you losing interest? Or perhaps you're just trying to protect them from the turmoil that might be going on inside your own heart. Whatever the reason, your partner is left feeling a sense of loss, a longing for the connection that once was. Yet, despite these changes and the uncertainty they bring, your partner continues to hold on to hope. They continue to believe in the strength of your bond, in the depth of your love, and in the promise of a future together. They are willing to wait, to be patient, and to hold out hope that things will improve, that the connection will be rekindled, and that the quiet moments will once again be filled with the sound of your voice. In conclusion, your partner is going through a period of quiet anticipation, a time of longing and waiting. They are grappling with a specific kind of loneliness that only your presence can alleviate. They are observing changes in you and are drawn to you despite the distance that may have grown between you. They are waiting for you to take the lead, to initiate a conversation, to bridge the gap that has formed. And they are holding on to hope, believing in the strength of your bond and the promise of a shared future. My affection for you remains steadfast, a potent force that persistently pulls me towards you. You dominate my thoughts, and the myriad of sentiments I yearn to communicate to you are countless. Allow me to initiate this conversation by expressing that your song reverberates within my heart, a tune that I've endeavored to resist, and emotions that I've strived to suppress. The attempts to resist you have been formidable, and my endeavors to mute these emotions have been in vain. You've stirred me to my very core, instilling a relentless craving for more. Sleep, once a tranquil refuge, now eludes me, and a persistent sense of anxiety envelops my existence. This emotional intensity is uncharted territory, and it instills a sense of fear within me, because I'm acutely conscious of the power you wield over me. Indeed, I grapple with a sense of sorrow in your absence. Emotionally, I've formed an intimate bond with you, and your expressions and actions resonate with me in a manner that no other person's does. You've carved out a uniquely significant niche in my life, a niche that no one else has managed to occupy. As I delve deeper into this emotional landscape, I realize that your impact on me is profound. Every word you speak, every gesture you make, they all echo within me, reverberating in my heart and mind long after you've left. Your presence, even in your absence, is like a haunting melody that refuses to fade away. Your song, your unique melody, continues to play in my heart, a melody that I've tried to silence, but have failed. It's a melody that has become a part of me, a melody that has become my constant companion. The attempt to resist you has been akin to trying to resist the tide, a futile endeavor that only leaves me more exhausted. The anxiety that engulfs me is a constant companion, a shadow that follows me everywhere. It's a feeling that gnaws at me, a feeling that refuses to be silenced. It's a feeling that I can't shake off, a feeling that I can't escape from. It's a feeling that has become a part of my existence, a feeling that has become my reality. Your absence is a void that I can't fill, a void that I can't ignore. It's a void that haunts me, a void that haunts my dreams. It's a void that makes me yearn for your presence, a void that makes me yearn for your touch. It's a void that makes me yearn for you, a void that makes me yearn for your love. I find myself longing for you, yearning for your presence, yearning for your touch. I find myself missing you, missing your voice, missing your laughter. I find myself missing you, missing your warmth, missing your love. I find myself missing you in a way that words can't express.